All right, guys, you want to learn how to burn more fat the right way? I'm going to give you 7 essential fat burning tips that are not diet and not exercise. Consider these habits of highly effective fat burning people. I'm going to let you in on these. So remember, to start out, your body and mind needs to be in a healthy state in order for it to burn fat efficiently. So everything's connected. You know, if you have too much stress, digestion is off, these things will not work. So the 7 following essential tips you need to make sure you are managing in order to get the most out of the exercise and nutrition that you're doing. These are your fundamentals. So number 1, you hear about it all the time, sleep. You must prioritize sleep if you want to be able to burn fat and burn fat efficiently. You know, sleep is so incredibly important for rejuvenation, for your hormones to be able to reset, for your brain and your immune system. You know, there's a recent study that showed depriving males of sleep from an average of 8 hours simply down to about 5.5 hours dropped their testosterone nearly 30%. So do what you need to do, research to reset your circadian rhythm, take pride in your sleep, get quality sleep, and watch how much more efficiently your body can be able to burn fat. Number 2, become aware. Whether you track your data in an app or a notepad, you need to become aware of the habits that you're doing, especially when it comes to eating and exercising, and be able to measure progress. And progress shows up in many ways outside of the scale. But being able to journal and reflect, you'll be able to have data to be able to work with, plus review on what you're doing to realize if it's working and what direction you're actually going in. Number 3, crowd in the good stuff. This is the abundance mindset, but it goes more than just the mindset. If you can bring in more things that have a positive benefit, the people that you're hanging out with, the food that you're eating, the decisions that you're making, you're going to simply have less room for the stuff that's working against you or holding you back. You know, if you simply make a plan to eat a salad every day and sneak in a smoothie, you're going to have less hunger and desire for these other types of foods. This mindset is also more positive because it gets you to focus on more of the positive things more than the idea of depriving yourself. Healthy people in the long run have a positive mindset, abundance over scarcity. This is something that you can get better with by practicing. Number 4, be guilty by association. Attract people to your tribe or hang around positive people that are doing positive, healthy things. You know, an example, I was introduced to yin yoga, which I wouldn't have done if I didn't have an awesome friend, Bo, who's more involved in yoga and mindfulness. And I love the way that it made me feel. And it's just an example. Hang out with people that do cool things and adopt some of those things, try them on, see if it fits. But you're more likely to stay positive in the long run if you hang around positive people. I know it sounds simple, but we need to put ourselves in different groups or go to classes. When you're around those people, make new friends. You might need to seek them out, but it's worth it. It rubs off and it's contagious. Number 5, disconnect. What does disconnect mean? We are constantly plugged in and overstimulated by notifications, deadlines, checking to see how your social posted, if you got enough likes. This is wearing us out. We need to unplug, ideally go out in nature, do some nature bathing, and just hit the reset button. This constant stimulation keeps your mind and brain working, your sympathetic nervous system, which is more like your fight or flight, that when that is working, rest and digest and the rejuvenation parts of your body are not working efficiently. So you need to be able to unplug, take a beginner course in meditation, focus on breath work. A little bit goes a long way. You know, save this towards the end of your day, but it's great to do after a big, before you're gonna eat a big meal, after work, so you can unplug and disconnect, or after something that's extremely stressful, even if it's workout. So find a way to unplug so that your body can actually rejuvenate. So incredibly important. Number 6, have purpose. This is so incredibly important to head in the right direction, whether it's exercise, fitness, but choosing exercise programs, a lot of them will work if you stick to them, just like with a diet. But you need to have a purpose of what you're doing and try to be consistent with it. Same thing with food. Just good intentions of eating food that's good for you might be, might not be, But if you have meaning to the food when you eat it, it's going to have a positive reaction. Simply thinking about it that way has a positive chemical reaction on your body, which makes you healthier and happier. And related to the final tip, gratitude. Number 7, being grateful, scientists have been proving this, has a positive chemical reaction on your body, and you can't be mad and negative, which affects you in a negative way, when you're positive and grateful. And this, easy way to be able to apply this, before you go to bed, think of 5 things you're grateful for, and it literally could be having a safe, quiet bed, having something that you didn't have when you were younger that you take appreciation for. What you appreciate goes up in value. And then when you wake up in the morning, same thing. Start your day off good, take a quiet moment, and think about what you're grateful for. I know some of this stuff sounds so basic and simple, but it makes a huge difference. These are habits of highly effective, positive, and fat-burning people. Remember, burning fat is simply a byproduct of your body working efficiently and using the best quality fuel that it can. So take inventory of these tips. The best thing, share it with someone, rewatch this, apply it immediately so you stick with it, and watch the dividends pay off. Huge. There's no doubt that this will work if you put in the work. So take these into consideration. Thank you for watching. Keep living a peak performance life.